Why we left the gold standard. 1. Gold's strange power. Gold became money long before banks existed because humans found it lying in the ground, shiny and impossible to ignore. It never rusts, never fades, and can be melted and reshaped endlessly. So what does that actually mean? It means every culture on Earth discovered gold on its own and agreed it had value without being told. That universal agreement turned a simple metal into the world's first global money. Footnote. This section explains how gold became money because of its natural properties and universal appeal. 2. The problem with gold money. Under the gold standard, paper money was tied directly to gold in bank vaults. A country could not print more currency unless it acquired more gold. If gold was stolen or lost, the country legally had to remove money from circulation. This created a dangerous trap. When gold flowed out, the economy shrank. Fewer loans were made, fewer businesses grew, and progress slowed down. The system depended on finding more gold forever. Footnote. This section shows that the gold standard limited money creation and hurt economic growth. 3. The limits of nature. As the world's population exploded, gold became harder and more expensive to mine. Easy gold near the surface disappeared, and miners had to dig miles underground for tiny amounts. What once took 2 tons of earth to get 1 ounce of gold now takes about 120 tons. So what does that actually mean? It means gold production could no longer keep up with the needs of a growing world. Nature forced the system to break. Footnote. This section explains how declining gold supply made the gold standard impossible to maintain. 4. The break from gold. When countries ran low on gold, their money supply collapsed and economies stalled. Eventually, nations had to abandon gold-backed money to survive. This wasn't a choice, it was the only option. Modern paper money emerged, backed not by gold, but by government promise. Cash now says it is legal tender, meaning it must be accepted for debts. This allowed economies to grow without waiting for more gold to be mined. Footnote. This section shows why countries left the gold standard to avoid economic collapse. 5. Why people still want gold. Even though the world left the gold standard, many countries today restrict how much foreign currency citizens can buy. When people sense danger, they try to protect their savings. In nations with political risk, weak banks, or unstable currencies, governments block money from leaving the country. But gold can still be bought, smuggled, worn as jewelry, or hidden. When money cannot escape, people turn to gold as the safest option. Footnote. This section explains why gold remains a safe haven in countries with strict money controls. 6. Gold's real role today. The world no longer uses gold to back national currencies, but gold still acts as a final safety net in unstable places. When people cannot trust their government, their currency, or their banking system, they trust gold. So what does that actually mean? It means gold is no longer the standard for nations, but it remains the standard for individuals trying to protect their wealth in uncertain times. Footnote. This section shows that gold still serves as personal financial protection even without the gold standard.